Richard, you're up.
So my wish is that we get to a place where there's a regulatory framework such that we can deploy blockchain throughout capital markets. I believe it's a better technology for what we're trying to do. With blockchain, you have a complete record of securities ownership and transaction history, and it's designed for transfer of value. So much of the things that we do in equities, fixed income, and so forth today. And the way that we get there, or the way we start to get there, is let's use the blockchain as the official record of ownership for securities. Let's use smart contracts for settlement, and let's use stable coins or tokenized treasuries for the cash leg of security settlements as well. There's three.
Solo Scrooge, sending peace and blessings to you all out there. Hashtag Solo Nation. How's it going, my people? Back with another one. More news on tokenization. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to give you regular updates, my people. That clip there was from last year. Richard Johnson at the SEC roundtable. And Sologenic posted, during today's SEC roundtable at Texture Capital's Richard Johnson emphasized the way forward is blockchain as the official record of ownership, smart contracts for settlement, and stable coins for cash legs. It's better technology for capital markets. And for those who don't know, Richard Johnson is the CEO of Texture Capital, and Texture Capital is partnered with Sologenic. They've built Solotex that will run on Coreum. So they also wrote a medium unpacking the SEC's crypto trading roundtable, a turning point for capital markets. The US Securities and Exchange Commission SEC recently called together a roundtable to discuss the future of digital asset regulation, marking what many view as a turning point for institutional engagement in the blockchain space. While the SEC has emphasized enforcement, this event shifted the spotlight towards structured guidance, infrastructure expectations, and public-private collaboration, essential components of the regulatory framework now forming around digital assets, capital markets, and the blockchain. For the broader financial industry, the roundtable reinforced that digital assets are moving from the periphery to the core of capital markets. Key voices across finance, including NYSE, Coinbase, Uniswap, and Sologenic's broker-dealer partner, Texture Capital, contributed with key perspectives. Among them, Richard Johnson, CEO of Texture Capital, outlined a vision that closely aligns with Web3 first platforms like Sologenic. Speaking on the future of infrastructure, he emphasized the way forward is blockchain as the official record of ownership, smart contracts for settlement, and stable coins for cash legs. It's better technology for capital markets, Johnson said. His remarks punctuated growing consensus on leveraging blockchain's core strengths, transparency, automation, and efficiency while embedding them into trusted regulatory structures. He also advocated for adapting the existing broker-dealer and ATS infrastructure rather than building entirely new regimes, reinforcing the opportunity to evolve within the current US financial system. The SEC roundtable also spotlighted next steps in policy formation, highlighting the need for clarity on token taxonomy, custody models, and disclosure requirements. These are areas where Sologenic has maintained alignment from the outset with a compliance-first approach, particularly in light of the evolving regulatory landscape surrounding XRP. The Sologenic DEX web and wallet applications have been operational for more than 4 years. These discussions confirmed regulatory clarity is coming, and it's coming in a way that favors innovation. This isn't just about regulation, it's about enabling a secure, compliant framework where tokenized assets can thrive, says Michael McCluskey, CEO of Sologenic. At Sologenic, we see this as a confirmation that institutional engagement in tokenization is accelerating, and the opportunity to build responsibly is here. Formed through a partnership between Texture Capital and Sologenic, Solotex aims to deliver a regulated marketplace for tokenized US equities, bonds, real estate, and other RWAs. Built for US investors, it aims to offer a streamlined way to diversify portfolios, bridging stocks, crypto, and tokenized assets into a single, easy-to-use platform. What emerged from the roundtable reflects this trajectory. In the closing remarks, Johnson noted, trading Bitcoin against Tesla on a DEX or AMM, these are the kind of things we could see done safely in compliance with regulators. His comments signal growing support for using blockchain as the official record of ownership, smart contracts for settlement, and regulated environments for decentralized markets. It's a vision Solotex is actively working to realize within the bounds of US oversight. Looking ahead, Sologenic believes the momentum from this event marks an inflection point. As US regulators signal their intent to modernize capital markets with blockchain-based infrastructure, institutions now have a clearer path to participate confidently and compliantly. About Sologenic, Sologenic's regulated arm offers a platform for the on-demand tokenization of real-world assets, providing institutional clients with a secure and compliant way to trade between traditional and digital markets. With institutional grade infrastructure and a 40+ person team, Sologenic is enabling the next generation of asset tokenization for brokerages, RIAs, family offices and banks. So this is bullish news, my people. And this roundtable happened last year, so we're like almost a year on, and you can see all the hedge funds, big money, they're all talking about tokenization. And Sologenic was one of the first crypto projects to talk about tokenization. So I'm bullish on Sologenic, my people, bullish. So Coreum posted, a long-term Coreum partner, Bitgo, has operated a node and has been building alongside the network. This approval reinforces the direction infrastructure designed to bring the financial world on chain with reliability from day one, real utility for the real world. So Bitgo posted, Bitgo has received full approval from the US OCC to convert to a federally chartered national trust bank, Bitgo Bank and Trust National Association. With this unified federal oversight, we are setting a new standard for institutional digital finance, meeting the enhanced capital, audit and compliance requirements of a national bank to deliver secure regulated infrastructure, custody and liquidity. And Bitgo had their IPO, they joined the New York Stock Exchange. So Bitgo posted, Bitgo CFO Ed Reginelli joined the NYSE last week to break down why now is the ideal time to take Bitgo public.
Why is now the right time for Bitgo to tap the capital markets?
I think it's a perfect time as the regulatory environment is very supportive of companies going public now. For us, our clients trust us with billions of dollars of their assets, and we owe that transparency to them, and also the ability to tap into the capital markets will help fund the company's growth going into the future.
So that's bullish, and remember Bitgo has been working alongside Coreum. Bitgo's now on the New York Stock Exchange. Texture Capital are partnered with Sologenic for Solotex. The pieces are falling in place. Pieces are definitely falling in place. So Injective posted, tokenization will be an 11 trillion market in the near future according to the CEO of ARK Invest, Cathie Wood. There will be a shift to a new technology based on blockchain rails, and Injective is here to lead the way. Alright Injective, if you say so. But let's hear what Cathie Wood's saying.
We also had a lot more on DeFi and tokenized assets. We saw a very large increase in tokenization on public blockchains, up to 19 billion. Now, that's a large increase. I think that was a tripling or maybe even more in the last year. But we ultimately think that's going to 11 trillion, highlighted by public equities, sovereign debt, and bank deposits. So it's going to be a very big market, and there will be a lot of dislocations in the financial sector because of this wholesale shift really to a new technology. And so we're pretty excited about that.
Cathie Wood talking about this new technology. Injective claim that they'll be here to lead the way, but we believe Sologenic and Coreum are the ones that's going to lead the way. So crypto bubbles, hype up 20.2%, pump up 15.8%, river down 21.5%, Pippin up 45%. I don't know what Pippin is, but it's up 45%. Quant up 7.9%, Aster up 4.2%. Crypto bubbles, liquidation heat maps. In the last 24 hours, 288.61 million wrecked, 69.5 million of those that went long, and 219.11 million of those that went short. So my people, I appreciate you all for the love and support of the channel. If you got anything out of this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video for me. We're back trying to do one a day at least minimum. I'm Solo Scrooge with the Solo News. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.